Louisiana rapper Young Boy Never Broke Again moves to South Korea, pledges to never return to the U.S.
Mm,
Anything
that's crazy.
to not pay child support on them 13 kids.
Wow.
Like, bro, don't act like you
I believe it.
don't act like you got a moment of clarity. You got 13 kids you got to pay for, and you moving out of country so the laws don't apply to you. Bro is going for milk and not coming back. Is basically what he's saying.
That Korea milk.
What's up from Australia? We got Mint Tea by Johnny Blue Skies as a request.
What's up, Carlos?
Good morning.
Barbara Jean Carr, one of the gamblers, she said she hasn't heard that song forever. Since she heard it yesterday.
Okay. I'm about to say, did she tune in yesterday?
Nope.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been
Okay, so apparently every state has their least favorite state.
So like Oklahoma got a least favorite state and Texas got a least favorite state?
Yeah. What do you think Oklahoma's is?
Texas. Or
Yep.
is it
What do you think Texas is?
Oklahoma?
Nope.
California?
Yep. What do you think Florida's is?
Texas?
Nope.
Cali?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
There's a whole bunch of them with California. And California is Texas.
Texas.
I'm from Hayworth. What's up, Johnny Ringo? Appreciate you, bro. Arkansas, them, Louisiana, and Mississippi all have Alabama.
Live from First State Bank Studios, good morning. I'm Orrin Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Romans 12, verse 2. It says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." That was Romans 12. One of the biggest battles you'll ever fight is over what gets to shape your mind. Every single day, the world is telling you what success should look like, what you should chase, what you should fear, and even who you should become. But Paul says, don't just absorb it, be transformed. And notice where transformation begins, not with your circumstances, not your bank account, your career, or everybody around you changing. It begins with the renewing of your mind. That means replacing fear with faith, replacing bitterness with forgiveness, replacing temptation with truth, replacing what does everybody else think I should do with God. What are you calling me to do? Sometimes we ask God to change our lives while he's trying to change the way we think about our lives. So today, guard what you allow into your mind. Spend time in God's word. Pay attention to what influences you, because when your thinking begins to line up with God's, your decisions start to change, and eventually your direction changes too. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
What are y'all willing to spend per person going out to eat? Like, just say for lunch. It don't have to be date night or something.
Good morning, Southeast Oklahoma. Welcome to Live on 259 Morning Show. It's Friday morning, and we are grateful to be here with you. There's something worth appreciating about simply getting another day. The opportunity to wake up, get moving, do meaningful work, spend time with good people, and maybe leave today a little better than we found it. We got a full morning ahead, great conversation, a little entertainment, plenty of laughs. And so I'm Warren Jackson hanging out with Micah Frazier. And Micah, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man. We got a debate going on in the chat right now. And we'll ask our audience this too. What would you spend? Let's say Orange Jackson's going. It's Friday, payday. Orange Jackson's going to lunch. What is Orange Jackson willing to spend per meal? Like, you know, if you just,
If I'm going out by myself,
max. Okay, so that's a good. And you got to kind of, you know, the days of burger and fries being $6 is long gone. So, you know, what are
that's what I'm saying.
there's
Like
a
burger,
study.
fries, and a drink, $15
Yeah,
max.
$15 max, and that's homemade. That's
Yes.
you know,
Double bacon
somebody
cheeseburger.
local. So yeah, somebody local who's using you know, goes to the local grocery store and gets their hamburger meat.
Yes.
You know, local. You know, buys local, so of course it's going to be a little bit higher, and that's totally fine. At least we know this is homemade, or it's a homemade burger. It's not a patty. It's, you know, something that was frozen. It's local, so I don't mind spending the money. Good morning, Cassie Johnson on Facebook. So they did a study on this in 2024, a survey of 1,000 Americans found that 8% are willing to spend $10 or less. And I think that's because everybody's just like, you know, like we said, the days of the $8 burgers, fries, and drink baskets are long gone. Unless it's going to be like a slider, then you could probably get away with, you know, you get one little slider and a small bag of fries. But 42% say $11 to $20 is their range. 24% said $21 to $30. And I think that's more you're going out to eat, you know, going out to your finer restaurants or your Texas Roadhouse, like stuff like that. 11%, $31 to $40. 7%, $41 to $50, and then 8% after $50, which that's going to be more of your, you know, let's go to Ruth's Chris for, you know, lunch and spend $80 per plate, you know. But yeah, I kind of think that $10 to $20 is a max range, but I see a lot of them. It's about $12 for just a burgers and fries or a steak finger basket and stuff. And I don't mind paying. I would say that about $15. I expect to pay about $15 anywhere local, you know, with burger, fries, steak fingers, baskets. I still need to go try that the Hachi or whatever. I have not got to try it.
You got to go try it.
It smells so good.
It is.
That's enough free advertising for it. A shout out to them. But a lot of local vendors, I see, you know, I do the DoorDash and stuff, so I see a lot of the prices and stuff, and I'm just wondering, what are y'all willing to spend? Give us a call, 286-6642. You can also text that number, or you can jump in the chat and let us know you're listening to Live on 259 with Orange Jackson and Micah Frazier, and we have a request this morning. After hearing this song yesterday, right?
That's right.
Said she hasn't heard this song in a long time, so here we are. We're going to play it for her. The Gambler. Here's Kenny Rogers. I'm just going to get my food from work. $0 will be spent. Hey, free food is always better.
It's the best. Even if it's not good, it's still good.
There's a Hard Rock casino in Tulsa, and I worked at the hotel. They have a actual cafeteria in there with like cooks and everything for all their employees.
Oh, that's cool.
Bro, that's the first time I ever had chicken cordon bleu, and that was amazing. And back then it was like you could and it was pretty cheap. You could get a meal for like $5. And you could just scan your card and it would take away from like your next paycheck. Of course, mine was my first paycheck. Yeah, like, it was like 3-4. You can get something for like $3 or $4. You know, a hot dog and a drink. You know, chips and a drink for like $3 or $4, and you could just scan your card, and it would just take it off of your next paycheck, which wasn't bad. This was like 2016 though. Depends on where I'm going. I'm spending $12 for 3 birria tacos today. No drink. Tree Fitty. Keo, what's going on? James Scoop said he got them dollars like that. He's gonna spend about 100. Khadijah said $10.99. Yes, pay attention to the fictional book and put your trust into a fictional man. Bro, ain't nobody listening to you. Y'all, I don't want to work today. What's going on, D?
Bobby.
Regular lunch or just regular lunch. Like you see a taco stand or you see a burger stand on the side of the road and you just want to grab a quick bite. Of course, like if you're going out date night and stuff, you're going to pay a little, go out and get something more pricey. But like we're talking about just during the week, middle of the week, Wednesday, you just feel like going to grab something. Hibachi. Yeah, we got a little hibachi place out here.
You gotta
every
get
time
today,
I go
bro.
pick something, it smells good. And I do like my chicken fried rice and stuff like that. I want to try the steak one though.
That fried rice, gas.
Gas.
You gotta get a large yum yum and soaky.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try it today. Debbie, prices don't even matter. It tastes the same.
All right, Johnny Blue Skies. What was that one request?
Johnny Blue Sky. Let me see. Mint tea by Johnny Blue Skies.
Welcome back to the show. It's Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. And it's finally Friday. We made it, guys and girls.
We finally made it to the weekend. And have you heard about the USS Abraham Lincoln? And apparently they've had a lot of soldiers, 6 sailors, apparently, allegedly. A lot of people are saying it's fake news. Apparently 6 sailors have tried to jump off ship due to horrific conditions during their extended deployment in the Middle East. Which, I mean, I kind of get. I mean, at first thought, I was like, what's that going to I'm wondering if that's a lot of, because my question with that isn't that what basic training, isn't that what they train them to do without, like, you want to go without, to do without, lack of sleep, lack of food, lack of supplies, whatever. But then I wonder if it's the being out to sea that many days. Like that's got to drive you crazy at
That would
some
be a
point,
terrible
right?
way to live.
Like, yeah, like that's got to be some kind of mental breakdown. Like it's got to break you mentally at some point. 250 days, because I've seen a lot of people say, like in the comments, that it's usually 6 months, and that can get extended, but it's usually doesn't happen. But 250 days, man, out at sea, not making land, not stepping on land, not one time. And of course, these ships have, your everything you could want. It's basically a city.
But they're running out of food?
Yeah, they're running out of food, rations,
hygiene,
razors, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, just your basic stuff. I guess they're not running supplies in. I have no idea.
Bunch of skinny, stinky people.
Yeah, like crammed in on this, in a sardine. So hopefully they get what the supplies they need and stuff, or they have somebody to come relieve them. That's what the debate is whether they should get supplies coming, somebody to ship supplies in, or and it's an aircraft carrier. So I mean, you would think that they could fly something in, but I don't know. That's what it just shocked me that maybe it's the being out to sea 250 days. It kind of maybe messes with you. They say that about space. You can get delirious. I guess I don't know.
The place they got supplies got destroyed, said someone in the comments.
Okay,
take that with a grain of salt, though.
Yeah, all this stuff is it's just being reported. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt. There's people saying this, there's people saying that. We don't know who to believe, but we're just reporting what's being said out there. But hopefully they get the supplies that they need and get whatever they need taken care of. So you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got another request. Here's Johnny Blue Skies Mint Tea. Or is that the wrong one? Did I say the wrong one?
Yeah, but
dude,
look at this. Wait. Make America FUK again. I checked the lyrics on this song, though.
Okay. What's up, the good? Just talking at this point. What you think we're supposed to do? Get out of here.
We're supposed to do sign language?
Like, bro, you want sign language? I'll give you some sign language. Yeah, what's going on, Cassie Johnson? How's your morning going? You supposed to be blue charm, babe. You bring nothing but you bring us down. Ain't no charm in that.
This is a good song. The whole album is good.
Whenever Hegseth says anything, it'll be confirmed.
Except Micah, sorry.
You guys should dance. Just kidding. Dang, Monday and Fridays are the worst. People are fiery. Raphael, what's good? What shoes are you guys wearing? The same old ones I was wearing the other day.
Me too.
I think it's more that they don't have any supplies. The place they got supplies got destroyed. Okay. Sure, this isn't simply rumors. I mean, if you look on Facebook, I mean, the news outlets are reporting it. I get sick going out onto the water. Pretty much haven't gotten supplies at all since December. So bro's been stinky for 9 months now.
That's disgusting.
We're at the cemetery seeing my brother and let him ride his big wheel before it is too hot. He woke up at 3:30 and said he was weak. I got a banana and went. Been up ever since. Nice. It's a good morning, cool morning. It stayed a little. The sun took its time coming up this morning.
Are you AI or real?
AI.
We are amazingly intelligent. drinking energy drinks. I haven't had one in a minute. But I used to drink them almost every single day.
I always worried about that, like the pre-workouts and stuff
Yeah.
too. Like when everybody was big on that in the 2010s, like 2010s and stuff. Like everybody was got to take pre-workout, and then sometimes it gets me so jittery, and I'm like, why?
The first time I took it, my butt was itching, and I felt like I had ants and bugs in my skin.
And you think about it, everybody that usually takes it is like 20 years old or in high school, or and it's like you shouldn't need it at that age.
You don't need that, bro.
Like that should be for like me now. It's trying to get the energy to go to the gym and stuff. But it was high school, and at the time we were 20, 21, 22, and everybody's all jacked up on pre-workout because it was a new fad. It was like the new thing. You had to have pre-workout before you go work out. And it's like, bro, we're 21. Why do you need pre-workout?
And like after a month, it doesn't even work the same.
Really?
You don't even feel the effects.
D says, please play George Strait, River of Love.
Bets. I'll put that on cue.
D says, how old is Oren? He is 20 years old.
River of Love? I don't think I've ever heard this.
I ain't either. A 15-year-old girl died from drinking too many Ogo. Yeah, I seen that.
Too much what?
Too many energy drinks. That was this year, wasn't it? Like earlier this year? She had like, I want to say like 10 plus energy drinks or something. Like crazy. Yeah, Bill W. It goes on and off, man. Thought he was older. Yes, this year in June, I think. Was it June? Was it that recent? Man.
Yeah, I knew a girl that drank Red Bulls and Monsters all through, like, every hour in high school. I was like, bro, she ain't making it past 25.
It's so crazy, too. It's getting boogie.
That's Boot Scoo and Boogie for your Friday morning. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. Enjoy your weekend today, folks.
It might be your last.
It may be your last. You never know. It could be your last. We always take a chance stepping outside these doors. A lot of people speeding this morning. I had a car speeding right behind me as I was coming into Idabel. And then
that was probably me.
I seen you go by. But, the one day I was not speeding, but this one car, it made me think about, we talked about, does speeding really matter? Because at the end of the day, like whoever it was, that their license plate had "In God We Trust." And I was like, you must be right the way you driving. But they just come flying in. All of a sudden I look in my rear view, and all of a sudden, like right before Roma's, just comes flying in and gets in front of me or whatever. That's never the, never mind that. I'm not speeding for once. I'm like, I'm chilling today.
I try to see how fast I can get to work every single morning.
10 minutes for me.
Yeah. Is it
like 10 minutes? So if I'm running, because if I'm running late, I know I can get there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just, we met at the stop sign up here. I'm still right behind them. They got all the way up to, kept trying to push, and I got right behind them, and they ended up turning off by the Easy Mart and stuff. But it was like, speeding doesn't really, at somewhere you're going to hit a brick wall, or, hypothetically, hopefully you don't hit a real brick wall. But it's, you do all this speeding, and then the car behind you, doesn't that make you mad? Like you do all this speeding and stuff, and then you meet the car that you passed up so long ago at the red light or at the stop sign.
Like, dang, I was hoping that light was green.
Yeah, like it sucks when they have, because I've had that happen where I'm just like cruising through, passing everybody, and then I hit that yellow light to where it's like, I can't make it. slow down, stop, and then that car that I passed 2 or 3 miles down the road just slowly creeps up behind me like, yeah, you sped for nothing. Wasted your high octane for nothing. It's sort of I don't know what do you call that? Emasculating, when it's some chick in a, what do you call that? A gas, or what is the I can't remember them names. I can't remember the name of those cars. Anyway, we'll just say an electric car. I'm gonna remember as soon as we get off the air. What we got going on in the news today?
Spider-Man Brand New Days becomes fastest film to hit 700 million domestically.
7?
And I still haven't watched it yet.
I have not either. I'm gonna have to go. Who got the bootleg copy is the question.
That's right.
Back in my day, we could buy the DVD for $5, and yes, people would be standing up. You'd see like silhouettes of people like walking in front of the screen and stuff. So crazy. You think that stuff don't happen around here, but it did. We had a DVD man around here in McCurtain County, and we miss him dearly. You're listening to 96.7 KBEO. We got another request. Here's River of Love by George Strait.
Sounds like a commercial.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was like, wait, is this a song?
What is that? What is that small car that everybody like got made fun of for driving it? Prius. That's what I knew I was going to think of it as soon as we got off the air.
Prius.
Who makes the Prius? Is it
Toyota?
God? Yeah, it might be Toyota.
Toyota Prius. My mom used to have one back then.
Did she? Yeah, that used to be the like it was considered a ladies' car because it was gas. It was the mini car with saves you gas hybrid. And hybrid and all that stuff, and everybody's like, oh bro, no, I could never drive a Prius. D said turn it up. Yeah, appreciate you. Be your best one in life. I should have looked at the chat. Thank you. My bartender would drink 5 Red Bulls a day.
That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Jonathan David Cassie?
I drink the energy drink. I drink Red Bull specifically because I like how Red Bull tastes. Like
I shotgun a Red Bull. I can't drink it. I'm the opposite of you.
Like I love the way it tastes. Like I don't know what it is. Got to turn it up now while I get ready for work. I remember doing morning radio and I had to read the school lunch menus.
Drinking Red Bull
Back
is so inherently gay. Inherently gay.
I mean, what's gay about it, bro?
What's gay about a Red Bull? If you get you gotta get the regular. If you get like a blue or a pink Red Bull, they got those flavors.
Like, bro, you got something to, come out the closet, bro. Red Bull, yo. Cason. What's up, Nikki Nance? Where you been, Nikki Nance? I drink decaf Red Bull. Don't hate on the blue Red Bull. Yum. I love Ghost energy drinks. I like the NOS ones. The NOS ones are pretty good.
The Ghost ones are gas.
I've never tried. I need to try those. Now I'm be all messed up next week. Trying all these different ones.
I gotta play some commercial.
All right.
You know that $1 billion that we're talking about?
Yeah.
It was an Illinois gas station ticket.
Really?
Freaking crazy, bro. All right, then G. Suis Moy. Real
That's
men drink
that's D.
pink, right?
Real men drink pink.
Pause. I don't.
Nikki Nance said work, and they want to talk about gay. I drink the pink edition Red Bull. At least you're honest, Kason. Nikki Nance said working, been getting that money. Do you like George Strait? Nice. Yeah, we made a bet for her to stop. All right, D. Yup. George Strait, man, the king of country. By the way, it's pronounced Juicy Moi. Juicy Moi. People like
Juicy ma. Juicy.
Je suis moi.
Juicy ma.
People like that. People like. Are there any sort of special days you guys have for this radio station? Holiday music genres?
Christmas.
Basically, all like the 2 weeks before Christmas. It's all Christmas music. The week of Christmas, nothing but Christmas music. Je suis moi. Okay, it's French. I'm math debating my pool C.
Bro. That's right. Welcome back to the show. Happy Friday to you all. Thanks for tuning in. You're hanging out with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. And Micah, if you got an extra 3 hours every Saturday, how would you spend them?
Sleeping.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Sleeping.
I'm right there with you, though.
Catch up from the weekly not sleeping. So today is also Navajo Code Talkers Day, National Navajo Code Talkers Day.
What even is that?
In the United States, President Ronald Reagan proclaimed August 14th as National Code Talkers Day. In 1982, during World War II, the U.S. Marine Corps recruited Navajo men to use their language to create a secure military communication system.
Beep, beep, boop. Like that?
Their language, because, see, we tried Spanish. They were learning the Germans and the Japanese learned Spanish.
Oh, okay.
The native or the Choctaws are the first one that did it. They did it in World War I. They used Navajos in World War II, but it was the only language that was only here in America. Like, Spanish, there's so many countries that know Spanish, German, all these other languages. But the Choctaw language and the Navajo language are the that's the one. World War I, the Choctaws did it, and World War II, the Navajos did it. So it's the program began in 1942 after Philip Johnson, a non-Navajo who had grown up around the Navajo reservation and spoke Navajo, proposed using language to the Marine Corps. A demonstration at Camp Elliott in California proved the concept worked. What made it so effective? The Marines didn't simply speak Navajo over the radio. The original group developed a special military code based on Navajo, including terms, military concepts that didn't have direct Navajo equivalents. They also created a system for spelling out words and names That meant Japanese forces faced two problems. They had to understand the Navajo language, and they had to figure out the additional military code built on top of it. So shout out to them. Also on Creamsicle Day, enjoy your creamsicle on National Navajo Code Talkers Day. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in, where we play the best country at all times, here live on 259 with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. Cemetery don't have good service. You're good, Cassie. Happy Friday, ENYC. The language saved the nation. Yeah, basically, it was like our, what do you call that? Our ace in the hole.
Hey, what time you say you're leaving?
Here in a minute. Oh, snap right now. All right, folks. I'm going to try to be back by trading line. Because I still got to take him to school. I'll be back. Hopefully, I'll be back during trading lines.
Bets.
Because he's just got to go to the eye doctor. Do the whole
The eyes check. I haven't been to bed yet here in Australia, and you're back. And you're back. You work hard, guys. Yo, appreciate you. John Conley, that's right.
Oh, there once was a time she was top of the line. Her night was 1983. Now it's offers at noon and she's round the room, talking to the washing machine. Old girl in the street and her husband in need, and makes it sound so true. Now she's feeling lonely.
All right, TikTok, I got a question for you all, and I'm going to need some answers. If you can make one new law that everybody in America had to follow, what would it be? Hey, what's up, Cassie? Four-day work week. Don't scratch what? What is your arguably favorite season? Definitely summer is my favorite. Free healthcare like Australia. I love it. I love it. Welcome back to the show. It's Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First Day Bank Studios. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your morning. And all right, America has officially made the questionable decision to give you legislative power for one single day. And you get one law, everybody has to follow it. It can be serious, practical, petty, or just absolutely ridiculous. What are you putting on the books? So if you could have one law, if you could make one new law that everybody in America had to follow, what would it be? Give us a call. Let us know. 286-6642. We got some answers right here. Someone said if you're driving 10 under in the passing lane, you have to move over immediately. I love that one. I think that should be a law. I think it is a law. Every employee gets 1 3-day weekend every month. Someone said free healthcare just like Australia. Let's see, what else do we have? If you could have one law that everybody in America had to follow, what would it be? Someone says restaurants have to put the full price on the menu, no surprise fees when the bill arrives. I love that one. Someone said if you borrow somebody's truck, it comes back with at least as much gas as it left with. That one was funny. Someone said your birthday is automatically a paid holiday from work. Okay. We also got every gas station air pump has to work, every single one of them. Bill from TikTok says no regulating what people can do on their own property. That's one law that he would create. Servers, hospitality workers get to punch one rude customer per day. Wow. These are funny. That's the question this morning. Serious or ridiculous? You get one new law that every American has to follow. What's going on the books? Because I feel like some of y'all have been waiting your entire lives for this kind of power. If the speed limit is 70 and the conditions are good, merging onto the interstate at 42 miles per hour is now a misdemeanor against everybody behind you. Politicians have to live on the median household income of the people they represent for 1 month every year. That's a good one. I love that one. Someone said if your dog uses somebody else's yard, picking it up is no longer a suggestion. We appreciate you texting in those answers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here's Derek's Bentley. What was I thinking? That no one is illegal on stolen land. We didn't steal it, bro. We took it. It's not stolen land, bro. We took it. We conquered it. Everyone has to work a year in retail food service to learn how to treat people and think for themselves. I love that one, Rob. That's a great one. If a dog came in my yard to take I'd drop kick that dog. Whoa. Wow. That is crazy. Be kind. No data center in a full capacity civilization. I love it. Both political parties should be permanently eliminated. New single party. Okay. McDonald's ice cream machine can never be broke. I love it, Debbie. I love it. Become a monarchy. Make Trump king. Bro, absolutely not. Are you the only one there today? Yeah, Mikey had to go to a doctor's appointment. If that is a sentiment, is that it wasn't stolen but took, then forcibly taking money from the bank. Isn't stealing money? Yeah, bro, I didn't steal money from the bank. I took it. Watching you from Colombia, let's go. What's up, David Jones? Where are you? I am in Idabel, Oklahoma. Conquering money, yeah. I didn't steal this money, Judge. I conquered it. I took it. Hey, that's right, yo. Everybody go follow my Instagram. It's Orrin Jackson Lindley. It's right there. Appreciate you, Khadijah. So if someone comes and knocks you down and takes your house, we all gonna say he took it? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't steal my house. He took my house. He conquered it. If that makes sense, you know. What's up, Rodney from Georgia? Doesn't make it right, but it's conquering, yeah. I mean, I am Choctaw and white. So it's funny when people say, no one's illegal on stolen lands. Like, bro, we didn't steal it. We took it. It's just funny. Take what you want and want what you take, right? Yeah, facts. I took it, now it belongs to me now. But low key, the natives deserved better back then. Well, they're getting better today. That's Derek's Bentley. What was I thinking? And welcome back to Live on 259. We threw this question out earlier. If you can make one new law that everybody in America had to follow, what would it be? More on that right after this commercial break. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, I'll be right back. I got to get some more coffee. Can be said about a lot of people. All we can do is better today. Yeah. I wish the government still gave Indians whiskey. I need a drink. I'm going to read that live on air, bro.
Cellular is celebrating freedom from high cellular bills. $25 a month gives you unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. $25 a month. No minimum number of lines required. Get one phone, get 10. $25 a month each for unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data. This is freedom, and it's available now for any one of the non-cellular locations. I have revenue to Kansas, Helena, and Clayton. No restrictions apply. Wi-Fi and hearing aid phones available.
New law, government and still officials can only make their state's median household income. All right, bet I'm down with that.
We honor and celebrate people from across the Choctaw Nation who contribute to their communities in a multitude of ways. They are the Choctaw Proud.
Increase drinking age to 25. I'm going to say that.
Hear their stories at togetherwe're.com.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. You're hanging out with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. We threw this question out earlier. If you can make one new law that everybody in America had to follow, what would it be? And apparently, some of y'all have been waiting a long time to put in charge. Here are a few more coming in. Someone says, if you're holding up more than 5 cars on a 2-lane highway, you have to pull over and let everybody by. I love it. Someone said, increase the drinking age to 25. See, that's controversial. I don't know if people would agree with that too much. Someone texted in, the government New law, government and state officials can only make their state's median household income. Okay. Someone said you got to brush your teeth every morning. That's the new law they would make. Somebody says your employer cannot contact you about work when you are on vacation unless the building is actually on fire. Somebody said every American should be required to work 1 year in customer service. They said we'd have much more polite country after that. Somebody also says if you see somebody trying to back a trailer and they are struggling, you are legally prohibited from standing there staring at them. You got to either help or keep moving. I love that one. And here's my favorite so far. If you say, I know a shortcut, and your shortcut takes longer than the original route, you lose navigation privileges for the rest of the trip. That's funny. We got more live on 259 content for you. Stay tuned. We got Zach Brown Band, Whatever It Is. Got to keep that one tooth good. And just so we're clear, I didn't say he didn't have a right to his opinion. I just said be careful. There's a lot of underage drinking and doing horrible crap. Yeah. Tipping culture and hospitality to be obsolete. Obsolete. Employers should pay their employees, not customers. Okay. New law, smoking allowed everywhere. Now that's freedom. Had horse trailer at the bank parking lot and a lady backed into it. I asked, you didn't see it? Boat ramp falls on the tube are the best. New law, Micah wins the lottery every week. Facts. New law, if you can't pass driver's tests, you are to be put down immediately. Wow. Micah needs to make the median house income, LOL. New law, can miss work on Fridays. It is illegal to give your donkey a bath in your bathtub here. That's a weird law. Yo, what's up, Cameron? New law, you must smoke for 6 months before vaping. That's funny. All right, welcome back to Live on 259 Morning Show with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. Happy Friday. And here's something for all the married folks this morning. And apparently, your workout might be doing more than helping your waistline. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. It's time to get your body ready for the big day. A new study says married couples who exercise tend to report better communication, fewer arguments, and better conflict resolution. And couples who exercise together showed somewhat stronger positive associations, although that difference wasn't statistically significant. So maybe the secret to marriage counseling is just, all right, both of y'all put your tennis shoes on, we're going for a walk. There actually is something interesting here. Exercise gives you a chance to get away from the normal distractions of life. Think about going on a walk with your spouse. You're not just sitting across from each other saying, okay, we need to have a serious conversation. You're just walking. And sometimes that's when the best conversations happen. No television, hopefully no phones. You're moving, you're decompressing, and conversations happen naturally. And there's a broader point here. Good communication really does matter in marriage. Other relationship research has found that healthier communication patterns are associated with better marital outcomes. So, married folks out there, I want to hear from you this morning. What is something you and your spouse do together that genuinely makes your relationship better? Maybe it's working out. Maybe you take evening walks. Maybe it's cooking dinner together. Maybe it's going for a drive. Maybe you sit on the porch every night and talk for 20 minutes. Do you and your spouse work out better together? Or do you need separate gyms for the sake of the marriage? Because there's two kinds of gym couples. There's, come on, babe, you got one more rep. And then there's, if you correct my form one more time, we're driving home separately. It may not necessarily be the workout itself. It could be the intentional time, shared routine, reduced stress, or just an opportunity to communicate. And since this kind of study shows an association, not necessarily that exercise causes a better marriage, but if you can improve your health and potentially strengthen your relationship, new law, bullying mandatory from 6th to 12th grade. I love it. Probably better in bed too. Yeah, facts. There should be a law that requires lawmakers to fight constituents before laws are enacted. You all funny, yeah, but looks aren't everything. Facts. Looks are not everything. That is facts. New law. Wait. We bring back public shaming. I love it. I love it. Define exercising together, like going on a walk, maybe hitting the gym, lifting a couple dumbbells. Maybe going for a swim. It could be anything. Just moving. New law: wash the soap when you are done. What? Bro knows ball. Teachers get fired for calling students names. Hateful grifter. Trial by combat as a riot. Why trainers talk about you got to be dedicated and stick with it, but on the second or third marriage, TikTok quitting on me, moving to truck radio. Have a great day. See ya, bro. If a president sends us to war during their term, they must also give the ultimate sacrifice. Yo, I love that one. The president should fight in the war as well, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Audubon XC at Rice City tomorrow morning. First meet of the season. Let's go. Let's freaking go. New law: Karens automatically get a rock in their shoe when they crying about nothing. Bro, that sucks. Getting a rock in your shoe absolutely rips. Where's the other guy? He's right there. What's up, Buzz? Appreciate you. Yo, shout out to Idabel XC at Rice City tomorrow morning. First meet of the season. Let's go. Hey, y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back. New law: anyone who divorces should be crucified immediately. Bro, what? You picked today's vinyl already? I have not. I have not picked it. How's your day going? It's going good, bro. How about you? Who's going to tell Oren that XC means cross country? I thought that. I didn't know for sure, but I had a feeling. Half the population would be gone. LOL. Yeah, like 50% of marriages end in divorce. New law: Friday and Saturday last 48 hours each. Let's go. That's right. Welcome back to the show. It's Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. And today, it's August 14th, National Creamsicle Day, the classic orange and vanilla combination that somehow tastes like being 8 years old during summer vacation. And I've got a question for you all. Are creamsicles actually underrated? Because everybody talks about ice cream sandwiches and drumsticks, but nobody gives a creamsicle the respect it deserves. It's also known National Financial Awareness Day. And this one actually matters. Today's a good excuse to look at where your money is actually going. Check your subscriptions, look at that savings account, pay attention to the credit card, and make sure your money has a purpose. You don't have to be wealthy to start making smart financial decisions. You just have to start paying attention. Today is also National Navajo Code Talkers Day. We talked about this one a little bit. During World War II, Navajo Marines developed and used a military communications code based on the Navajo language. It's also known National Tattoo Removal Day, which means somewhere this morning, somebody is looking at something they got tattooed at 19 and thinking, you know what? We had a good run. And tattoo removal has become pretty sophisticated with laser technology. But from everything I've heard, getting rid of one can be a much bigger commitment than getting one. So I got a question for you all. What's the worst tattoo decision you've ever seen? Don't give us names. It's also known National Wiffle Ball Day, one of the greatest backyard sports ever invented. You don't need uniforms, a fancy field, or 9 players. Just give us a plastic bat, the little white ball with holes in it, and about 10 minutes before somebody starts acting like the World Series is on the line. Today is National Social Security Day, recognizing the Social Security Act, which President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed into law on August 14th, 1935. More than 90 years later, Social Security remains a major part of retirement and disability income in America. It's also World Lizard Day. There are thousands of lizard species around the world, from tiny geckos all the way up to the massive Komodo dragon. Back to August 14th is National Creamsicle Day. Here's a vintage popsicle, fudgesicle, and creamsicle ad from the 1980s. Check this out. That's right, National Creamsicle Day. Go out there and try you a creamsicle. We'll be right back with Trading Lines right after Eric Church, Drink in My Hand. From the 80s is vintage. I'm going back to bed. Yeah, bro, that was like 46 years ago. Miss you, big orange. Bro, what? Social Security, that's dying. Worst tattoo to get is your significant other's name. You are just asking to break up. Hopefully some of that money is going for galaxies for Oren. Yeah, facts. They are definitely underrated. Gotcha. Creamsicles are amazing. Let's go. How about National Fridge Awareness Day? That's not a thing, bro. Gotta do is put it. Aloha from Hawaii. What's up? Bro, I'm not here for 3 days and you forget about me? Hey, yo, I'll be right back. when you popped out, your parents said, "Ah, damn." That's funny. What kind of shoes are you wearing? I'm wearing Kohans. That's right. Welcome to Trading Lines. Get your calls in 286-6642 if you have anything to buy, sell, or trade. Let's go straight to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. And you said that was 20 Derrick Street in Broken Bow? When's it going to be happening? All righty. Yes, sir. Got that down. Thanks for calling. Go check out that yard sale, 20 Derrick Street in Broken Bow, happening right now. This person has 40 rolls of hay for sale. If you are interested in 40 rolls of hay, you can give this person a call at 236-9657. That's 236-9657. We also have a 32-inch red metal door for sale. They're asking $30. They also have a lamp asking $7. A pedestal table and 4 chairs. They're asking $125. The number to call for these items are 236-3706. That's 236-3706. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, how's it going, Dennis?
Hey, I still got this 94 miles going up to 2004. Motorcycle sale. I'm asking 1,500 grid. Got 3 riding motors for 300 apiece. I still got bush mowers for $100 a piece. Got a mine saw for $100. And I got a bandsaw for $100 and mine saw for $85.
Dennis.
I got two
Girlfriends don't have goatees. Oh, wait.
I've also got 2 air compressors, 200 apiece. We got a 22-foot solid.
$1 per inch. Crazy.
Got 2 active gunners. Also got a big, they put up and down. Where it's $1,200 per inch. I'll haul off anything to tear down anything. Call my number 312-388.
Again, that number is 312-2880. Have a great weekend, Dennis. Hey, yes, sir. Just like that, give us a call, 286-6642. And before we get back to trading lines, we want to thank the folks who make this hour possible. Our trade line sponsor, 4-Way Pest Control. More on that right after this call. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Good morning. Another beautiful day. Just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, the Isabel Farmers Market's open up at Carl Sherman Pavilion. Come out and support our vendors. There'll be produce. There'll be biscuits, Dillon jam, local honey, and the list goes on. Come out and support them. If you have any questions, you can call me at 580-306-9405. You have a blessed day and a good weekend.
Yes, ma'am. Will do. Thanks for calling, Sarah. Bye. Her number is 306-5405, and it is Friday, finally Friday. And the last thing you want to take home with you for the weekend is a pest problem. You got ants in the kitchen, spiders showing up uninvited, roaches acting like they pay rent, or you got wasps turning the backyard into restricted airspace. Whatever's creeping, crawling, or buzzing around, let the professionals handle it. 4-Way Pest Control provides dependable, professional pest control to help protect your home or business and give you one less thing to worry about. So enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and leave the unwanted guests to 4-Way Pest Control. We appreciate 4-Way Pest Control for sponsoring Trade Lines right here on KBEL. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Now Roach is paying rent.
I mean, 3 110s. I'm asking $100 a piece of them. We got a 220. Air conditioner, I'm asking $250 for it. And I've got an ice box for $100. It works real good. It's really a nice one. To GE. And if anybody's interested in this stuff, then call my number at 580-312-2880.
That's 312-2880. Have a great day, sir. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Good morning.
Hey, say, bud, I got a real good big lift here. If anybody wants it, it works good, does everything it's supposed to do. All of them have it free. And it is heavy, so blank some help below. And my number is 306-7275.
Yes, sir. Again, that number is 306-7275. Have a great weekend. Later. 42 minutes after 8. Get your calls in 286-6642. Hey, this person has a 1996 fishing boat. It's been serviced at Stevens Marina in Broken Bow. They know all about it. And they also have a storage building and a clarinet that's like new. The building is a 10 by 16, and they also have a queen size mattress that is free, and it's in good condition. Number to call is 212-0086. That's 212-0086. 44 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Do not leave. We'll be right back.
30 years. That's not just a milestone. It's 3 decades of protecting the homes, businesses, cabins, and families of Southeast Oklahoma. Since 1996, 4-Way Pest Control has built a reputation on honesty honest service, dependable results, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's termites, ants, spiders, mosquitoes, rodents, or year-round pest protection, their experienced team is ready to help keep your home or business pest-free as they celebrate 30 years.
Do you have to have a degree to work at a radio station? Not this one.
Locally owned, family-operated business for 3 incredible decades. Call 4-Way Pest Control today at 580-286.
Yes, 98 degrees. That's funny.
30 years strong and still going the extra mile for Southeast Oklahoma.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Idabel National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution will ask you for information via an email. Helping your dreams become reality at the Idabel National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
That's right. Welcome to Trading Lines. Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. Get your calls in 286-6642. And it's Friday, so turn that clutter into weekend money right here on Idabel's first 96.7 KBEL. You know, for the Friday rule, if you sell something on Trading Lines today, you are legally required to spend at least some of that money on lunch. I don't make the rules. And I feel like somewhere in Southeast Oklahoma, there's a man hearing this thinking, I absolutely need that. And his wife is thinking, no, you absolutely do not. And also, we don't judge what you are selling here on Trading Lines. We've heard it all. And if it's illegal and you've got a phone number, we're willing to have a conversation. Don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week or next week that has a birthday or anniversary, give us a call, 286-6642. Someone just texted. They say they have a yard sale happening Saturday only, located at 3185 North Central Avenue in Idabel, located off the old Brokenville Highway. Starts at 8 a.m. Go over there, pick up some home decor, a vintage find, or score a back-to-school outfit. Again, that's a yard sale happening tomorrow only at 3185 North Central Avenue in Idabel, off the old Brokenville Highway. We thank you for sending that in. It's 47 minutes after 8. Let's do the drawing for the birthday and anniversary list. So this week's winner for the birthday and anniversary list is, we got Christopher and Kimberly Moore. Shout out to Christopher and Kimberly Moore, celebrating 19 years of marriage this year. Stop by the radio station anytime after 9 a.m. to pick up your certificate. We appreciate you listening this morning. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Northeast Lincoln Boulevard, behind Baptist King and Star Promise. I'm in building N, number 23. I'll be here most of the day, today and tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. That's located in Idabel Storage, number N, or letter N, right? All right, you got that down. Thanks for calling, Neva. Have a great weekend. That's right. Shout out to Christopher and Kimberly Moore, celebrating 19 years of marriage. and they won this week's birthday and anniversary list drawing. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Still got the friend that's got the Great Pyrenees puppy.
Do they just sell random people's stuff at Audible Storage? It's the girl owns the storage unit. Yo, Shad, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
And of course, some roosters. And I've got some little quails. I got 5 there.
Hey, y'all follow my Instagram. It's Oren Jackson Lindley right here. Just spend it. Y'all drop me a follow.
They ain't no good to eat. They're stuff like keeping a bird cage.
I'm starting to think Dennis works for Sarah. I don't think they know each other.
Still got that stock trailer and tractor. And still looking for scouts. And my number is 212-05.
What's up, Gray Brayson?
Hey, oh, I need a Tom Turkey.
You need a Tom Turkey? Alrighty, that's 212-0578. Have a great weekend. Will do. 50 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Don't leave. We'll be right back.
Stop by the station on Washington Street in Idaho.
All right, I got to go grab a vinyl. What's your Instagram again? It's right here. It's pinned.
Quality fuel, dependable
Oren Jackson Lindley.
hometown customer service that's hard to find these days. Just pull up to the pump and let their crew take care of the rest. Whether you're headed across town or down the highway, the station is proud to keep McCurry County moving. The station on Washington Street in Idaho.
Cooperative is teaming up with several community sponsors and kicking off Buddy Ball 2026 in September, October 3rd in Grant, Oklahoma. Buddy Ball is a baseball league designed for individuals with special needs that builds self-esteem and promotes physical fitness. If you or someone you know is interested in being a buddy or a player, you can contact Choctaw Electric Cooperative, 800-780-6486, or visit ChoctawElectric.net and download the registration form. Buddy Ball 2026, where every player shines.
Barbara Ann's Insurance in Broken Bow wants to save you money on your insurance premiums. Now, Barbara Ann's, they're constantly shopping insurance carriers to get you the coverage you want, and at the same time, there's lower premiums. Cabin insurance, homeowners, auto, renter's insurance, mobile home insurance, camper, ATV, boat, four-wheeler, whatever type of insurance you need. Call or stop by Barbara Ann's Insurance in Broken Bow. 584-2315, 584-2315. Barbara Ann's Insurance at 96 North Park Drive in Broken Bow.
We all know Choctaw Casino Idabel is a great place for adults to kick back and have a great time. Which makes it even better. It's fun for the whole family. Even for kids, the district at Choctaw Casino Idabel offers up a huge certain family fun, like bowling, a snack walk, and if that's not enough, we've also thrown in a giant arcade. We even offer party packages and event specials where you get to play, kids get to play too. It sounds like a win-win to us. See you and the family at the district at Choctaw Casino Idabel.
McCurtain County National Bank, locally owned and operated, serving the banking needs of McCurtain County since 1982. Internet banking, online bill pay, comparative rates, free checking, and 3 convenient locations. McCurtain County National Bank provides results through better services while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit mcmbonline.com for more on McCurtain County National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
About 6 minutes left of Trading Lines. Get your calls in 286-6642. This person has a set of 24-inch wheels and tires. They are 6 lug for a Chevy They're asking $1,000 or best offer. And you can make an offer at 364-6368. That's 364-6368. This person's looking for a good livable camper for them and their 6-year-old. They need it to be real affordable if possible. And you can reach them at 317-3133. That's 317-3133. We also have some shirts for sale, some Ralph Lauren polo shirts. And we also have some Corgi puppies. That's 236-4116. Again, that number is 236-4116. Hey, Rick, I'm trying to put you on, but something's wrong with the phone lines. You care if you give me a call back? Hello? Can you hear me? Hey, if you just gave us a call, give us a call right back, 286-6642. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Yeah, I got for sale a Champion 4,000 watt generator. That is a good generator. I take $100 for it. Also got a set of 16-inch rim.
Corgis and polo shirts, I'd buy that.
Take $100 for them. So that might be a good offer on them. I got about 150 DVD movies that I'm going to sell. I will see if I can make that a good offer on them. And I'm setting up real 1 mile north across the road and that's the road. With my yard sale.
What was that address again? One mile north of Broken Bow on the left-hand side of the road. All righty. Have a great weekend, sir. Thanks for calling. Taking a few more calls left. 286-6642. That's the number to call. We have a DeWalt finish nailer for sale. It's brand new. They're asking $75. And they also have a Milwaukee framing gun asking $100. Number to call is 236-0066. That's 236-0066. This person has several big cast iron skillets and Dutch ovens that need re-seasoned. $140 for all 7 of them. And number to call is 870-279-4691. That's 870-279-4691. We also have for sale or trade a school bus with a diesel engine. And they also have a 20-foot flatbed and a couple trailers. This number is 612-0543. That's 612-0543. All right, about a minute left until our vinyl revival segment. We have a great album for you. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Mike and Adam have more beef than Kim K.
580-612-0288.
That's 612-0288. Have a great day, sir. Thanks for calling. All righty, we'll be right back with our Vinyl Revival segment. Thank you so much for tuning in.
You know you're in McCurtain County when those mosquitoes have their own zip code. And the spiders look like they're paying rent. Well, don't let the bugs think they own the place. Call the folks who've been showing pests the door for 30 years. 4-Way Pest Control. Whether it's termites, ants, spiders, roaches, mosquitoes, or those creepy crawlers that seem to appear out of nowhere, 4-Way has you covered. They are locally owned, family operated, and they've been protecting homes and businesses across Southeast Oklahoma since 1996. Call 4-Way Pest Control today. 286-6484. Because around here, the only thing welcome in your house should be family. Don't let pests have their way. Call 4-Way.
And that's a wrap of Trading Lines today. We really want to thank everyone that called and everyone that stayed tuned in. We will do Trading Lines again Monday morning at 8:30. Trading Lines runs 8:30 to 9 Monday through Friday. And now it's time for what we call our Vinyl Revival. It's where we put an album on the turntable and we play this album side without any interruption. Today, our Vinyl Revival album is... we have Charlie Walker's Golden Hits. Thank you so much for tuning in on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL. You've been hanging out with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. We'll see you Monday morning at 7:10 a.m. Clear. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. Facebook. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.